For this problem, ang hinahanap is yung amount ng na-invest ni engineer sa BDO stocks. So mag-assign muna tayo ng variables. Let X be the amount invested in Ayala Corporation, Y is the amount invested in Megawide, and Z is the amount invested in BDO. Basahin natin yung last part ng problem. The total capital is 535,000. Capital means the initial money needed for investment. So yan yung CX, Y, and Z. In equation, this is X plus Y plus Z is equal to 535,000. This is equation number 1. Now look at the second sentence ng problem. He bought Ayala Corporation stocks, giving him 15% return. He also bought stocks from Megawide and BDO, earning him 5 and 8% respectively. The total annual income is 39,000. We can create here the equation sa kinita ni engineer. That would be AC stocks giving him 15%, that's 0.15x, then plus Megawide and BDO earning him 5 and 8% respectively. So you have here plus 0.05y plus 0.08z. The total income is 39,000. So you have here 39. This is equation number 2. Now proceed tayo sa fourth sentence ng problem. The return in Megawide stock is 3 times that in BDO. So ang return ni Megawide is 0.05y. Ang return ni BDO is 0.08z. Pero 3 times man, so we put here times 3. And then we simplify this. So that will be 3 times 0.08 over 0.05. This will give us 4.8z. Okay, so y is equal to 4.8z. This is our equation number 3. Now we have 3 equations. So medyo mahaba-haba yung manual solution. We may use substitution or elimination, or pwede actually both. Let's say we will use substitution first. So we substitute equation 3 to equation 1. That would be x plus 4.8z plus z equal to 535,000. Or magiging x plus 5.8z equal to 535. This is our equation number 4. And then another substitution, equation 3 to equation 2. That's 0.15x plus 0.05 times 4.8z plus 0.08z equal to 39,000. So simplify natin, 0.15x, then calculate natin yung the rest. You have 0.05 times 4.8 plus 0.08 equal to 0.32. So you have here plus 0.32z equal to 39,000. And that is our equation number 5. Ngayon, let us use naman elimination. Since variable z man gusto natin, we multiply 0.15 sa equation 4 para ma-eliminate ang x na term. So now we subtract, no? You have 0.32z minus 0.15 times 5.8z, that will be equal to negative 0.55z. 39,000 minus 0.15 of 535,000 equal to negative 41,250. So z is equal to, divide natin, negative 41,250 over negative 0.55, giving us an answer of 75,000 pesos. So that's the amount invested in BDO. In this problem, tinatanong sa atin, magkano ba yung binigay na discount? But before tayo mag-solve ng discount, discuss muna natin yung profit. What is profit? To understand better, let's have this example. Let's say nagbenta ka ng munchkin. Ang total cost ng paggawa mo is around 200 pesos. And then binenta mo siya at the price of 1,000. What is your profit? That would be 1,000 minus 200. So, ang profit mo or yung kinita mo is around 800 pesos. So, again ha, profit, ito yung kinita mo. Be careful, magkaiba yung profit tsaka yung revenue. Pag sinabing revenue, ito yung gross income. Okay? So, ito yung 1,000 sa example. Pag profit kasi, ito yung revenue which is already deducted by expenses. Okay, so to summarize, we solve profit as selling price minus cost. Ngayon, balik tayo sa problem. Mag-assign tayo ng variable for our cost. Let's say, let's C is equal to our cost. Then create tayo ng equation from the first statement. The selling price of a car is double that of its cost. So selling price, that would be 2C. So yung profit natin, that would be selling price which is 2C minus the cost, CC. Therefore, ang profit is equal to C. Or, in other words, ang profit natin is 100% sa ating cost. Then proceed tayo second statement. If the car was sold to a customer at a profit of 80% of the cost, how much discount was given to the customer? Ang kita is supposed to be 100% ng cost, pero naging 80% na lang kasi nag-provide tayo ng discount. Now, discuss natin paano ba gumawa ng equation for discount. Let's say nagbenta ka ng gaming mouse with original price of 1,000. Pero sira man yung scroll button, binenta mo na lang for 700. How much discount was given? So mentally, we can just think na 30%, di ba? But how did we arrive with such answer? That is 700 na yan, nakuha natin yan from 1,000 times 1 minus 30%. Or we can say that the new selling price, itong discounted price, that would be equal to selling price times 1 minus discount. The selling price here is your original price. Using this concept, let's create the equation for the second statement. At the profit of 80%, so you have here 0.8C. Then apply natin yung concept ng discount. You have here 1 minus discount times 2C, kasi nga 2C yung original selling price, minus C. So makancel lahat ng C, then matitira 0.8 equal to 2 minus 2D minus 1. O transpose natin, you have here 0.8 plus 1 minus 2 divided by negative 2, and you'll have discount equal to 0.10. Or ang discount na binigay is 10%. For this last number, under money problem, pinapahanap sa atin ano ba talaga ang totoong discount na matanggap ng customers. To start, mag-assign tayo ng variable. Let's say S be the original selling price. Now look at the first statement. A businessman raises his price by 30%. Ang equation natin dito is very similar doon sa discount. So you have here new selling price equal to 1 plus raise, then times selling price. So instead of minus doon sa discount, pag raise, plus ang ilalagay natin. Then we'll have here 1 plus 0.3, yung 30%, times S. You have 1.3S. Proceed tayo second statement. He eventually gives his customer 30% discount. So apply natin yung discount concept. So new selling price equal to 1 minus discount times yung selling price natin. Right now, ang selling price, yun na yung 1.3S. So, ang value na i-multiply natin dito is yung price natin from the previous required statement ha. Yung 1.3S, hindi yung S. So, you have here 1 minus 0.3 times 1.3. This will give us 0.91S. Therefore, the customers actually pay 91% of the original price, thus giving him 9% discount.